Alrighty, let's look at the properties of inequalities. See if we can come up with these. If 10k minus 2 equals 12, then 10k equals 14. What did we do to our equation to get 10k is 14? Well, we added 2 to both sides. So this demonstrates a property of addition. Let's take a look at another property. If b divided by 3 gives me 6, then b equals 18. In order to get b by itself, we multiplied both sides by 3. This is an example of multiplication property of equality. If 13k plus 20 gives me 30, then 13k equals 10. For this if-then statement, we subtracted 20 from both sides, an example of the subtraction property of inequalities. If 12x equals 36, then x equals 3. In order to get x equals 3, we divided both sides by 12. An example of the division property of inequalities. If 3 times y minus 6 equals 21, then 3y minus 18 equals 21. We ended up multiplying 3 through the parentheses, also known as distributing. So that's an example of the distributive property of equality. If 5k plus 7z equals 12 and k equals 2, then 5 times 2 plus 7 times z gives you 12. We substituted a 2 in place of the k, an example of the substitution property of equality. All right, let's look at these last three. This first one is reflexive. Reflexive reminds me of reflection. When you look in the mirror, you see your reflection, the same thing on both sides. So in this case, if z, then z equals z. It's the same thing, z and z. Symmetrical would be if LM equals OP, then OP equals LM. The LM and the OP switch places, but the value doesn't change. That particular equation is symmetrical. And then the last one shows us transitive. We have M equals 12. We have Y equals 12. Both of those have the value of 12. So since they both have a value of 12, transitive property lets us know that M would be the same as Y. Transitive property. These properties we will use when we do our algebraic and geometric proofs.